วันนี้เรามาบุกบ้านท่านทูตกันค่ะ
I think we should go down pretty soon.
Yeah.
But in about 15-20 minutes.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
20 minutes perhaps, yeah.
10 minutes.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Thank you very much. Yeah, see you in the middle of moving.
Okay.
So from upstairs, all the furniture is gone.
Oh, already gone.
But this is kind of this is all belongs to the Finnish government. So this all stays here. Yeah. Exactly, yeah.
สวัสดีค่ะทุกคนวันนี้นะคะยังได้รับเกียรติจากท่านทูตสตูนซูการีแคลเวนนะคะเอกอัครราชทูตฟินแลนด์ประจำประเทศไทยนะคะให้เข้ามาเยี่ยมชมที่พำนักของท่านแล้วก็มาพูดคุยกันก็เดี๋ยวขอเริ่มกันเป็นภาษาอังกฤษเลยนะคะ Thank you so much for your time and for receiving us into your residence today.
Thank you, it's my pleasure, absolutely.
First, we would like to get to know you a little bit about your background and how you have become an ambassador.
Basically, I think from a very early age, I knew that I would like to do something, a work that has an impact and that is international, and hopefully work with the big challenges in the world, like be it environmental protection or human rights and things like that. So that was, I think, from quite early on, I had that in mind, but I didn't yet really know if I would like to become a diplomat or something else. But then I studied law, and international law was my major, and became more and more clear that this really is something that I want to do. And then I first worked as a researcher after I graduated on international environmental law, and then I worked for the UN, for the Refugee Agency, for 2.5 years, which I enjoyed tremendously. It was extremely interesting, and I think that some of the experiences from working with UNHCR are, still among the best and most important sort of lessons that I've learned. Then I was thinking, like, okay, that diplomacy would be great because I can work with these important questions around the world in different countries and so forth. But at the same time, always then go back to Finland as well, because I didn't want to sort of leave Finland totally. For me, it's very important to be able to live in Finland every once in a while. So that sounded like a perfect combination, and I've been extremely happy that I chose this career.
ท่านทูตนะคะได้เป็นไกด์ให้พวกเราด้วยนะคะปีที่แล้วที่ประเทศฟินแลนด์นะคะยำก็ได้พาครอบครัวชาวไทยไปเที่ยวนะคะแล้วก็น้องๆในทริปเนี่ยตื่นเต้นแล้วก็ถามว่ายากไหมที่จะได้เป็นทูตเดี๋ยวลองถามท่านดูดีกว่าว่ายากไหมนะคะ So is it very, very difficult to become an ambassador in Finland?
Well, in Finland, luckily, your background doesn't have anything to say with it. I mean, it doesn't matter at all, where you are born or what kind of schools you have taken. I think the most important thing is that, of course, that you have a certain degree from the university that is relevant for diplomacy, but also that you have shown interest in international affairs. I mean, either done an internship abroad or worked for an organization. And I think that generally a curious nature, an adaptable nature is extremely important. So I think that, when you think kind of a combination of different types of interests and experiences, I think is very good basis for becoming a diplomat.
So next question, how long have you been the ambassador to Thailand?
Well, I have been 4 years, almost, so that my term is coming to an end, and this is why I'm dressed up in such a fancy way, because I have the great honor to pay the farewell call to His Majesty King and Her Majesty the Queen tonight.
Today.
Yes.
Wow. And during your 4 years of memories in Thailand, could you share with us like a few memories that you love and you would love to bring back with you to Finland?
Absolutely. I think that sort of the best memories are always they have something to do with sort of a successful cooperation between Finns and Thais, or Finland and Thailand. And one of the best was actually involve you as well, because this was the Bangkok International Book Fair in 2017 when we were celebrating Finland 100. And we were the guest of honor there, We had a big pavilion showcasing Finland, of course, the Finnish literature and education, but also Finnish nature and Finland as a tourism destination. And it was a great honor because it was Her Royal Highness Princess Sirinhorn. She also visited, but then you also visited our pavilion among the many other literature enthusiasts. And then this is actually where our story started, and I think it was wonderful. You then realized how interesting Finland can be, and then a year after, a book came out, Finland 101. So this is a wonderful, and I love to be a matchmaker, bringing together Finnish and Thai experts in clean energy or renewable energy, and many different fields of businesses between the two countries, or culture. Or sort of a democracy, human rights activists and so forth. So these successful meetings of Thais and Finns that led to new fruitful cooperation and partnerships and so forth.
Yes, I have heard a lot of the projects that you have been doing for Thailand and for the relationships between Thailand and Finland. And we really hope that all the projects will continue and also to grow after you leave and we receive the new ambassador to Thailand.
I'm sure, absolutely, yes.
Here comes the last question, and it's very important. What are your favorite places and activities that you love doing in Thailand and in Finland?
I love northern Thailand, Chiang Mai and Chiang Rai area. I think they are absolutely beautiful, and the local sort of architecture and culture and arts and the amazing history. That's something I always recommend to everybody, because that's perhaps less known than the amazing beach resorts and the islands. So many people know the islands, and not everybody knows about the northern Thailand. So this is something that I think it's absolutely fantastic, and the atmosphere is somehow I found it relaxing. I like it. And in Bangkok, I have many favorite places, but I love the riverside, and I love the small klongs. Like if I would have to choose one thing that I would recommend if somebody had only half a day in Bangkok, I said take the long tail boat on the small klongs. So I think that then you can see so much of historic Bangkok in a very unique way. And Finland, yes. Then I'm from Helsinki. I love Helsinki. I think it's a fantastic place, and lots of inspiring new facilities in the capital city, like the swimming pool that is open on the sea, that is open all year through, even when it's minus 30 degrees, and so forth. And archipelago in the southwest Finland, and the Lake District. And Lapland.
Basically, all the regions. Thank you so much for your time for today. I know that you have the big schedule.
Thank you so much. I mean, I'm so happy we had the chance to do this and kind of catch up before I go. And I really hope to see you very soon in Finland, back in Finland.
Yes, and perhaps you can share where your next destination is?
Portugal.
Yes,
so I must say I feel extremely lucky that after Thailand, amazing country, I go to another amazing country. So so please come and visit Portugal as well.
Yes. Thank you very much for everything indeed. Like everything that you have done for the country and also for Flying Bear Club. We have done a lot together, and I really do appreciate.
I appreciate tremendously what you have done for to Finland. I mean, you have promoted Finland in an amazing way and make Finland much better known among Thai people. I think that it's every ambassador's dream to get a travel guidebook of your own country made while on a posting. So thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Your work for Finland.
Thank you. Virtual hug.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Thank you so much.